thing is fructose malabsorption.
We're starting to understand that irritable bowel syndrome is, at least in many cases, is actually fructose malabsorption. So it's actually our bodies not being able to absorb fructose effectively and overfeeding bacteria.
So we used to consume large amounts of fructose for all of our existence, but we ate it in complex, in a natural food, such as a piece of fruit, which has millions of other substances in it, and they're all necessary. They all balance each other out. If you take fructose out and present it on its own as a molecule to the human body, that can become toxic.
The input to the shikimate pathway is PEP, phosphoenol pyruvate. And the step that glyphosate disrupts is the very first step that converts PEP to the next thing in the chain. And PEP is also the output of a pathway that breaks down fructose. So ordinarily, the gut microbes take in fructose, convert it to PEP, and then the PEP supplies the input to the shikimate pathway. But what happens when glyphosate's in the way is that PEP piles up. And when PEP piles up, it's going to suppress the ability of the microbes to continue to break down the fructose. So the fructose is going to end up in the lower gut and get processed into fat by the microbes in the lower gut, producing gas, for example. And if those microbes are not sufficient to manage all the fructose that's being eaten, then the fructose is going to go to the liver, and the liver is going to have to process the fructose into fat also. And in doing so, the liver will become either fatty liver, or it will release a lot of LDL particles, giving you high cholesterol. Even if we were to, right this moment, just suddenly ban glyphosate, the soil itself would also be an issue, because glyphosate in some soils, it can last over 20 years.